I hear some cops. Imagine showing up somewhere that you weren't invited to. Get ready with me while I tell you how I went to a party that I wasn't invited to. So it all started when I overheard my friends talking about that they're gonna have this party thing. And y'all, mind you, I went to their party before and it was so big. Like, it was just all these snacks, these games. It was just so fun. But then they started to act so weird and they was not talking to me anymore. And I was honestly so confused, like, what happened, like, what's going on. Now that I think about it, they were never my friends. They would just, like, act like they were my friends. Literally heard them. They was like, oh yeah, we having this huge party, like it's gonna be so big and stuff. And I was like, wait, I want to go. At the end of the day, I thought they was gonna ask me, but they did not ask me all. Like, they didn't ask me at all. So I was just like, okay. I know where they live because I went there before. I really wanted to go, so that whole day I was just like figuring out a way, like, how am I supposed to go? I never did something like this before. Like, I never went somewhere that I wasn't invited to. Like, honestly, I don't like showing up to places where I'm not invited, but I was like, I really want to go. I just want to have some fun. But y'all, their house is really far from my house, so I had to take a Uber. It was honestly even that easy to order an Uber because last time I ordered me an Uber, it was low-key kind of scary, and I showed up at their house. So yeah, once I got to the house, I just felt so weird just being there, to be honest. Imagine showing up somewhere that you weren't invited to. I don't care, let's party. Let me tell you something. The weirdest thing about this whole situation was that their door was just unlocked.
That's suspicious.
I mean, I get that you're having like a party, but I was not expecting their door to be unlocked. And it was like nobody in the entryway, like nobody was there. So I was just like, okay, this is so odd and just really weird. I'm going to be going in with this concealer. I got it from Ulta. It's kind of like, oh shoot. Y'all probably don't care. Let's finish the story. Let me tell you something. The weirdest thing happened. So these two girls came up to me. Like, they was like, I don't know if they were fans. I don't know if they were acting. I don't know if somebody told them to come up to me and say this, but they were acting so odd. They were just like,
oh my god, I know you, like, I'm a big fan, like, I watch your TikToks.
Ever since I've been so-called friends with these people, they never said this to me. They act like they just met me that day. Like, they were just acting so odd, and I was just like, hi, yeah, hi.
You're joking. You're joking.
Like, I was just so, like, bamboozled.
What?
So I basically went outside to the pool area and I just stayed there because I was like, okay, this is honestly weird. So I went outside. They had like this big table with like all of these little snacks and games and stuff. So I just went out there and I just chilled out there. They had this really big pool. Then, this is the really weird part. Hold on, let me just conceal this before I tell y'all this. Y'all is gonna be shocked what's about to happen. So I was in the
Today. Oh my god, what is that?
all these people just started lining up. Well, all these
Kids, teenagers,
just started lining up, y'all. I thought that I was in like a scary movie. I thought that I was the freaking main character in a movie or something because I was so shocked. Why is all these kids are coming near me? And it's like a big pool, y'all. Let me tell you, this pool was so big that it was honestly kind of scary. So much like kids coming outside and they were just looking at me and I was like,
oh, okay.
they were just looking at me. I was just honestly frozen because I was like, what the heck is going on? I just started to like think, what if this is a setup? Well, I was standing here, all of these kids rushing up near me and I'm just like, okay, what the heck? And let me tell you something. This happened so fast that I don't even remember.
This is the fastest cashier I know.
I just felt something push my back and suddenly I'm in the pool. I cannot swim. Like, I can doggy pedal. I can do all that stuff with my hands, but I do not professionally swim.
Good morning, everyone.
And this could have been a really dangerous situation. I really could have drowned, but luckily, all I remember was pushing up to the pool and getting out and just swinging it. Like, that's all I remember. All I remember is literally swinging. Now I'm gonna go on with some of this concealer, like swinging or whoever I can swing. And all I can see was all these kids running, or all these teenagers like running, like back into the house. And while I'm just soaking wet, I obviously want to go home. I pull up my phone and I go to the Uber app, and of course nobody want to be available, so I'm waiting outside of this huge house for 25 minutes just standing there, y'all. Like, I did not go back in that house, and I'm pretty sure the kids or something that did this, they got this all on recorded, and I'm honestly still so shocked that none of this is on the internet. I hear some cops. I just hear some sirens, right? While I'm outside waiting, right? I waited for my Uber. I start to hear these cop sirens. Like, I don't know what I was thinking at that moment. I was just like, what the freak? Like, who called them? Like, they're separate from other houses. So I was like, who even called them? And I just hear the cops, like, sirens going off. And I start to see this other car, which was my Uber. So I got in my Uber, and while my Uber is driving off, I promise you, it was cops near the house. Like, I didn't see a lot because my Uber was driving off, but I'm pretty sure they was knocking on your door. You know, imagine if I was still in that house. If I was still in that house.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
I would probably got in trouble. I don't know. I could have been at the station. My mom could have picked me up. I don't know what would have happened. It was so rough for pushing me in that pool. I still got my head back. But if I never got in that pool, I would have probably, I don't know what would have happened. Like, who called the cops? Like, that's the real question. Who called the cops? So, yeah, like, that's basically what happened. That's basically, like, the whole story of how I went to a party that I was not invited to. A lesson learned to anybody out there: do not go to somewhere that you weren't invited to, because it's obviously a reason why you weren't invited.
We do not care.
So that's a lesson for me. Like, I thought I was gonna have a little fun. At the end, I still got my head back. I don't know why they were plotting on me, y'all. I don't know why they were trying to get me for. I'm just gonna go with this lip oil. Don't think that everybody is your freaking friend, because they're not. Okay, I'm just gonna go on with. Oh, freak. That's too much.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Comment down below if y'all have a time where you went somewhere that you were not invited to, or just comment something crazy that happened. I really want to know in the comment section.
1 minute, 37 seconds.
This is my final look. Got my little beanie on. I'm ready for the day. Comment down below if y'all got any stories that y'all want me to tell you, because I still got so much more stories. I'm thinking about, like, making this a whole series of just telling y'all some story times.
I did a lot of sneaking out. I have a lot of stuff to tell.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
Anyways, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you on the next video. And please, make sure y'all comment a crazy story that happened to you. Anyways, peace out, y'all.